with 14 today. A little shorter program. Had 16 yesterday, 14 today, 30 for the weekend. We get set to go with your aged Iowa along with overnights. And race fans, do want to welcome you on the live broadcast. If you are tuned in, we do have 14 races coming up. We got some future harness dates. You want to mark them down if you're watching from your smart device. Also, for you race fans that are here in attendance with your program, inside your front page, you'll see our future dates coming up. And next weekend, Friday and Saturday, we'll be at the Humboldt County Fairgrounds for the 4th of July and July the 5th, 12:30 post time. Right back here to the Keokuk County Fairgrounds, July 11th, 12th, and 13th, 12:30 post time. That is a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Davis County Fair, July 16th at the Davis County Fairgrounds, Bloomfield, Iowa, 6 o'clock post time in Bloomfield. And then on Thursday, that will be a Wednesday at Bloomfield, we head north up to the Great Jones County Fair in Monticello, Iowa, July 17th. That is a 11 a.m. post time at Monticello. Then we head down to the Clark County Fair. The only trip in the state of Missouri, July the 20th. This is Sunday, July 20th at the Clark County Fair, Kokomo for harness racing, 12:30 post time. July 26th, 27th, Southern Iowa Fair at the Southern Iowa Fairgrounds in Oskaloosa, Iowa. That is July 26th and 27th. That is a Saturday and Sunday. So mark your calendars. Future harness dates coming up. And for you folks that have just tuned in, we'll go through driver changes and scratches. Do have 2 scratches in our program here this afternoon. Race number 1, no changes. No changes in race 1. Race number 2, Royal Roland driving the number 4 horse, Fox River Luke. So Royal Roland on the 4, Fox River Luke. Race 3, no changes. No changes in the 3rd race. Race 4, scratch the 3, Pistol Packing and scratch 6. And the 4, Matthew 21, will be Will Roland. So changes in the 4th race. Race 5, number 5, pay close attention, will be Will Roland. Will Roland on the 5 in the 5th, 5-5, Will Roland. In race 6, the 6-1, Pesos de Pennies will be Will Roland. Will Roland on the 1 horse in the 6th race. Chad Svensson on the 3, Easy MH Photo. Race 7, number 5, SV Tough as Nails, Rob Anderson. Rob Anderson driving the 5 horse in the 7th race, 7-5, Rob Anderson. Race number 8, horse number 1, Sports Bet. That will be Curtis Carey. Curtis Carey in the bike on the number 1 in the 8th. And the 5, Cosmopolitan, will be James Gould. Race number 9, number 2, Step Machine, would be Elvin Zimmerman. Elvin Zimmerman on the 2 in the 9th. Race 10, number 5, Mark Minton, 10K or best offer. 10-5, Mark Minton. Race 11 is good. Race 12 is our other scratch. That is the 3, Lucky Lynn, scratch 6. In the 12th, number 3, scratch 6. 13th race, Chad Svensson on the 5, 50T. And race 14, no changes in the 14th. That is your driver changes and scratches up to date. As we took a look at race number 1, we will kick it off with our Aged Iowa $2,500 purse on the line for your Aged Iowa. Race number 1, 3 years of age and older on the pace. This will be a mare division. And no changes in race 1. Number 1, Anita's Red Rebel. Owned by Wilda McDaniel, Denison, Iowa. Wilda McDaniel trains. Clayton Miller doing the driving. First start 2025 for Anita's Red Rebel. Horse number 2, Red and Hot All Over, owned by Boo Crap, Humboldt, Iowa. Boo Crap trains. Chad Svensson doing the driving. 4 starts with 2 seconds. Last race, West Liberty was second. Horse number 3, Mark Fox, owned by Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 4 starts with 3 thirds. Last race at West Liberty was 5th. Horse number 4, Jenny Ant, owned, trained, and driven by Rob Anderson, Bennett, Colorado. Been out 3 times with 2 wins, 1 second. Won its last 2. Coming off a win at West Liberty on June the 21st. And the number 5, Greatest Honor, owned by Royal Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Royal Rowland trains and drives. 6 outings with 1 third. That third coming at West Liberty. That is your field of 5. Aged Iowa, 3 years of age and older on the pace. Mare division. Attention to the barn area. Start bringing those horses on for race number 1. Bring those horses to the track for race 1. Officials for this afternoon. Presiding judge Mike Morales, Kelowna, Illinois. Photos finish and charter Kim Larson out of Marshalltown, Iowa. Connie Rowland. Our clerk, of course, Grinnell, Iowa. Our official timer, Jerry Hamilton, the mayor of Letts, Iowa. Official starter will be Lisa Peters, along with driver Rick Peters, both out of Grinnell, Iowa. Executive Secretary Dana Meyer. And our video photographer and producer, Johnny and Chrissy Miller, Bushnell, Illinois. Track announcer myself, Tony Paris, out of Atomo, as we get set to go with 14 today. A little bit different today. A little bit on the cooler side. Cloud cover. Rain to hold off until after our program. So once again, bring those horses on. Anita's Red Rebel, Red and Hot All Over, Marked Fox, Jenny Ann, and Greatest Honor. Also do want to thank Columbia Fire and Rescue with us down here off of turn number 1. Keep it parked right down there. Glad to have you. Do not need to use your services. Also, a reminder, stop on down, pick up some good food at the concessions. Got some angel food cake, also Texas sheet cake, and ice cream, and all kinds of grilled up goodies. Stop on down, visit the concessions. Yeah, looking for the number 2 and the number 5 for race 1. Red and hot all over, and greatest honor to the track for race 1. And we do want to thank C.D. Huffman on the bugle for the call over race 1. Thank you, C.D. Sigourney, Iowa. Horsemen, prayed your horses for race 1. Prayed your horses for race 1. Race 1 coming up, $2,500 purse on the line, aged Iowa, 3 years of age and older on the Pace mare division. So we have a 5-year-old, a 10-year-old, a 4-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 5-year-old. Getting set to go with race number 1. 1 of 14. Do want to thank our gatekeepers on the west end. Big John Hendricks down there. Thank you, John. Swinging the gate shut as we get set to go post-parade. Starting gate, getting in position. Get ready to go with race number 1. Anita's Red Rebel, red and hot all over. Mark Fox, Jenny Ann, and Greatest Honor. Also, Gina Juanita Rowland taken care of. Pick the winner in pick 10 today. Get your picks in before this first race goes off. And number 5 horse, Greatest Honor, headed to the barn for a head number change. Has a 3 on, needs a 5. And he will join us on the backside. Horse number 1, Anita's Red Rebel with Clayton Miller. Clayton Miller in the bike, Anita's Red Rebel. Horse number 2, red and hot all over, Chad Spencer. 3, Mark Fox with Dwayne Rowland. Horse number 4, Jenny Ann with Rob Anderson. And the 5, Greatest Honor, will join them over on the backside, getting a head number change for the Greatest Honor. Had a 3 on. He wanted to be just like his brother. That's what it was. Wanted to be just like his brother. He got it changed. Hey, good job down at the barn area. Excellent work. And we have got the correct head number on Greatest Honor. That is the 5. That's starting gate, making its way to the backside as we get set to go with 1 of 14 here today. Reminder, the next weekend will be actually next Friday, Humboldt County Fairgrounds for the 4th of July. Iowa registered races. And those will go with 2-year-olds on Friday, and Saturday will be 3-year-olds. That is July 4th and 5th at the Humboldt County Fairgrounds, Humboldt, Iowa. 12:30 post time both days. Wings open up on the starting gate. We get set to go with a field of 5, all 5. Pace and mares on the gate. Anita's Red Rebel, red and hot all over. Mark Fox, Jenny Ann, and Greatest Honor. All 5 looking good up on the gate. Gate works the far turn. Swings into the head of the stretch as we get set to go with your aged Iowa Mare Division. And here we go up and pacing. It's the 2 red and hot all over. Red and hot all over getting out on top. Racing second is Mark Fox. In third, Jenny Ann drops in that 3 position. In fourth is Greatest Honor. Greatest Honor still to the outside and now going to drop in line in that 4th spot. Racing 5th, it's Anita's Red Rebel. Off a 2 down the backside for the first time, headed to the quarter pole. Out on top, showing the way. It's red and hot all over with Chad Svensson. Chad Svensson in command, taking him to the quarter with red and hot all over at the quarter. 31 and 3 fifths, 31 and 3. Out on top, red and hot all over. Racing second, Mark Fox. Jenny Ann races third. In that 4th position is Greatest Honor and Anita's Red Rebel. Now Jenny Ann tips out, up to battle, up to take over a third, now second, and now going to go after your race leader. As they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile out on the front end. It's red and hot all over in Jenny Ann. Jenny Ann to the outside, to the inside. It is red and hot all over. 102, 102. Still parked to the outside. It's Jenny Ann having a good long mile. Red and hot all over. You got a horse race on the front end. As they work off a 2 down the backside. Now Jenny Ann trying to stand on the accelerator and clear on the front end. As they head to the 3/4 pole. It's still parked to the outside. Racing third. It is Greatest Honor at the 3/4. 131, 1/5, 131 and 1. Jenny Ann and red and hot all over. And you still got a horse race. Still parked to the outside, Jenny Ann. Red and hot all over. Red and hot all over your race leader as they round the far turn. It's red and hot all over Jenny Ann as they turn for home. It is red and hot all over. Red and hot all over. Picking up the win. Second, we'll go to Jenny Ann. Race is on for third. It is the 3, Mark Fox third, Greatest Honor 4th, Anita's Red Rebel in 5th. 2 minutes, 2 fifths for red and hot all over. Yeah, picking up the win, be the number 2, red and hot by Edmund Martin Crap, Humboldt, Iowa, known as Boo Crap, trained by Boo Crap, driven by Chad Svensson. That'll make 5 outings, 1 win, and 2 seconds. Red and hot all over. The Ryan and Hanover 10-year-old mare out of a Hot Pans mare. David E. Gingrich, Sheraton, Iowa, was the breeder on red and hot all over. And official results for race number 1. Number 2, Red and Hot All Over, your winner. 2 minutes and 2/5. Horse number 1, Anita's Red Rebel, was 5th. Horse number 2, Red and Hot All Over, your winner. Horse number 3, Mark Fox, was 3rd. Horse number 4, Jenny Ann, was 2nd. And horse number 5, Greatest Honor, was 4th. Top down, 5, 1, 3, 2, 4. Quarter at 31 and 3, a half and 102. 3/4 and 131 and 1. The mile, 2 minutes and 2/5. We're Red and Hot All Over. 26th lifetime win in 130 outings. Also, race fans, we do have a late driver change. If you want to go to the 6th race, race 6, number 4, rolling at Aces, will be Jason Telfer. Jason Telfer will drive the number 4 horse in the 6th race. 6-4, Jason Telfer. As we look at race number 2 going to be 3-year-olds on the 3-year-old and older aged Iowa on the trot, $3,000 purse. This is a mixed division. And we will have 2 mares and 3 geldings in race number 2. So race 2, number 1, Recording Angel, owned, trained, and driven by Dwayne Rowland. Been out 4 times with 1 second and 2 thirds. Last race to West Liberty was 4th. Horse number 2, Baby Flash, owned by Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa, Keith Wilson, Marengo, Brenda Leventinsky, West Branch, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains, Chad Svensson doing the driving. 3 outings with 1 win and 1 second. Last race to West Liberty picked up a win, 203 1/5. Horse number 3, Spark Plug Sparky, owned by Wilda McDaniel and trained by Wilda McDaniel, Denison, Iowa. Clayton Miller in the bike. First start 2025 for Spark Plug Sparky. Horse number 4, Fox River Luke, leased to Amos Hines, Frierson, Louisiana. Amos Hines trains, Royal Roland in the bike. First start 2025 for Fox River Luke. And horse number 5, Luca, owned by Jim Reese, Bedford, Iowa. Joel McDaniel trains, Rob Anderson doing the driving. 17 outings with 2 wins and 2 seconds. Last race, West Liberty was 2nd. That is your field of 5, aged Iowa, 3 years of age and older, on the trot, mixed division. And we do want to thank Bob Duger on the bugle for the call of race 2. Thank you, Bob. Horsemen, parade your horses for the second. Parade your horses for the second. And race number 2, post parade, horse number 1, Recording Angel with Dwayne Rowlett. Is a 4-year-old mare. Horse number 2, Baby Flash with Chad Spenson, another 4-year-old mare. Number 3, Spark Plug Sparky with Clayton Miller, a 7-year-old gelding. Number 4, Fox River Luke with Royal Rowlett, a 6-year-old gelding, and the 5, Luca, a 5-year-old gelding with Rob Anderson. Mixed division, 2 girls, 3 boys for your aged Iowa, 3 years of age and older on the trot. $3,000 purse on the line. Gate swings into the head of the stretch. We get set to go with race number 2 of 14 here today. Aged Iowa on the trot, mixed division. Off stride, the number 4, Fox River Luke off stride. And here we go, off and trotting. Getting out on top, it's Baby Flash. Through the middle is Spark Plug Sparky. And to the far outside, it's Luca. Luca with Rob Anderson, 3 over. Still on the gallop and trying to get settled is Fox River Luke. Down the backside, headed to the quarter pole, it is Luca. Clears on the front. Baby Flash races second. Spark Plug Sparky races third. And fourth, Recording Angel. And in fifth, Fox River Luke. 31 and 2 this, 31 and 2 opening quarter. Out on top is showing the way. It is Luca with Rob Anderson racing second. Is Baby Flash. Baby Flash in that 2 position. Racing third, Spark Plug Sparky fourth, Recording Angel, and back on the trot. Trying to catch the field is Fox River Luke. As they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile out on the front end, showing the way. It is the 5, Luca, bringing them to the half. 102 flat. Out on top, it's Luca. Baby Flash getting that 2-pocket trip. Racing third, Spark Plug Sparky. In fourth, Recording Angel. And Fox River Luke races fifth. Off a 2 down the backside. It's Luca and Baby Flash headed to the 3/4 pole. And Luca opens up by 2. As they head to the 3/4 pole, it's Luca with Rob Anderson. 132 and 3 fifths, 132 and 3. It's Luke out on top. Baby Flash in second. Spark Plug Sparky third. In fourth, Recording Angel. As they round the far turn, it's Luca out on top. Baby Flash in second. Baby Flash trying to close it. It's Luca out on top still. Opens up by 2, maybe 3. It's all Luca picking up the win. Second, Baby Flash. Third, we'll go to Spark Plug Sparky. Fourth, Recording Angel. And fifth, we'll go to Fox River Luke. 2:01 4 fifths, 2:01 and 4 for the mile for Luca. Luca, owned by Jim Reese, Bedford, Iowa. Joel McDaniel trained. Rob Anderson with the drive and win. That'll be 18 outings with 3 wins, 2 seconds. And 24th lifetime win in 68 outings. The Lucas Hall out of the Hap Bop Bobby Mare, Jim Race, the breeder. Two. Horse number 1, Recording Angel, was 4th. Horse number 2, Baby Flash, was 2nd. Horse number 3, Spark Plug Sparky, 3rd. Horse number 4, Fox River Luke, was 5th. And horse number 5, Luca, was your winner. Top down, 4, 2, 3, 5, 1 on the bottom. Quarter and 31 and 2. The half and 102. 3/4 and 132 and 3. The mile 2:01 4 fifths for Luca. Third win of 2025, 24th lifetime, and 68 outings. And this time they're going to turn it over to fill a little bit of the void in our program, and you'll see the drone footage from race number 2. And we'll take a look at race number 3 coming up. It is your 3-year-olds on the pace. This will be your colt and gelding division. Field of 4. Horse number 1, Hangman McGee, owned by Dana Meyer, Humboldt, Iowa. Kerry Sturts trains and drives. 3 outings with 2 wins and 1/3. Last race at West Liberty was a winner in 201. Horse number 2, Hot Cam, owned by Rick and C.D. Huppman, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Huppman trains, Chad Svensson doing the drive. In 4 outings with 3 wins, 1 second. Last race West Liberty was second. Horse number 3, Minnie Vinny, owned by Colton Hauser, Columbus Junction. Curtis Carey trains, Colton Hauser in the bike. 3 outings with 1 second. Last race West Liberty was 4th. And horse number 4, Moon Kid Photo, owned by Penny S. Lundell, Cherokee, Iowa. Joel McDonald trains, James Gould in the bike. 4 outings with 3/3. Last race West Liberty was 3rd. That is your field of 4, 3 years old and older on the pace, colt and gelding division. And we do want to thank Buster Shipley, Tom Shipley on the bugle for the call of race 3. Thank you, Buster. Looks like they found what they were looking for. And starter will get in position. We get set to go with race number 3 of 14. Race 3 of 14. Hangman McGee, Hot Cam, Minnie Vinny, and Moon Kid Photo. Yep, post parade for race number 3. Aged Iowa, 3 years of age and older on the pace. Got a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 10-year-old, and a 4-year-old. Horse number 1, Hangman McGee with Kerry Sturts. Horse number 2, Hot Cam with Chad Svensson. Horse number 3, Minnie Vinnie with the birthday boy, Colton Hauser. Happy birthday, Colton. 20 years young. And the 4, Moon Kid Photo with James Gould. Also another birthday going out to Dinah Gooch a couple days ago. Happy birthday, Dinah. She said she was 21 again. Happy birthday, Dinah Gooch. Also, Marie Tedrow celebrating a birthday. Happy birthday going out to Marie Tedrow. Anybody else celebrating a birthday? Happy birthday. Also, happy birthday going out to Rebecca Sandbolt Banks. Happy birthday, Becky. And starter picking up a field of 4. Aged Iowa, 3 years of age and older on the pace, colt and gelding division. Round the far turn, gate swings into the head of the stretch. We get set to go with race number 3. Picking up the pace, and here we go up and pace it. It's the 2, Hot Cam. Hot Cam getting out on top. Minnie Vinnie going to drop in that 2 position. Moon Kid Photo and Hangman McGee battle for 3rd. Off a 2, down the backside for the first time. Out on top, showing the way. It is Hot Cam. Hot Cam out on top. Racing 2nd, Minnie Vinnie as they head to the quarter pole. It is Hot Cam with Chad Svensson. 31 seconds, 31. Out on top, showing the way. It's Hot Cam racing 2nd. Is Minnie Vinnie. In 3rd, Moon Kid Photo, and 4th, Hangman McGee. As they round the far turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile out on the front end, showing the way. It's Hot Cam. Hot Cam, your race leader. Minnie Vinnie racing 2nd with the birthday boy, Colton Hauser, getting that 2-pocket trip. Yeah, Moon Kid Photo races 3rd, 4th, Hangman McGee. 101 3/5, 101 3. Out on top, it is Hot Cam. Hot Cam now standing on the accelerator, opens up by 3. Out on top, showing the way, it is Hot Cam. Minnie Vinnie races 2nd. In 3rd is Moon Kid Photo, and 4th, Hangman McGee. As they head to the 3/4 pole, out on top, showing the way, it is Hot Cam. 130 3/5, 130 3. It's Hot Cam out on top. Minnie Vinnie races 2nd. In 3rd, Moon Kid Photo and Hangman McGee in 4th. As they round the far turn, it's all Hot Cam out on top. Minnie Vinnie. As they turn for home, Hot Cam, your race leader out on the point, drawn away. It's Hot Cam picking up the win. Minnie Vinnie in 2nd, 3rd, Moon Kid Photo, and 4th, Hangman McGee. 159 2/5, 159 2 for Hot Cam. That'll be a new lifetime mark for Hot Cam. A quarter and 31, the half in 101 3, 3/4 in 130 3. The mile 159 2/5, a new lifetime best for Hot Cam. Owned by Rick and C.D. Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Huffman trained, Chad Svensson with the drive and win. That'll make 5 starts with 4 wins, 1 second, and a 29th lifetime start with 12 wins. At number 2, Hot Cam. New lifetime mark, 159 2 for Hot Cam. Fishing results for the third. Horse number 1, Hangman McGee, was 4th. Horse number 2, Hot Cam, your winner. Horse number 3, Minnie Vinny, was 2nd. And horse number 4, Moon Kid Photo, was 3rd. Top down, 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. Quarter and 31, half and 101 and 3. 3/4 and 130 and 3. The mile 159, 2 best, new lifetime best for Hot Cam. Up next, going to be race number 4. Race 4 coming up. This is going to be 2-year-olds on the pace. Scheduled to be a field of 6. We're only going to have a field of 5 due to the scratch on the number 3, Pistol Packing and Scratch Sick. And number 4, Matthew 21, will be Will Rowland. Horse number 1, I Do Voodoo, owned by Connie Rowland. Grinnell, Iowa, Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 1 start with 1 win coming at Humboldt, 209 1/5. Horse number 2, Hot Cheddar Flirt, owned by Rick and C.D. Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains, Chad Svensson in the bike. 1 start, 1 win, coming at Eldon, 206 1/5. Horse number 3, Pistol Packing and is Scratch Sick. Number 4, Matthew 21, owned by Debbie Phillips, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Equine Spa, Marion, Iowa. Scott Smith trains, Will Rowland in the bike. 2 starts, 2 wins. Last race to West Liberty. Picked up a win, 207 4/5. Horse number 5, Jiffy Joe, owned by Scott Smith, Ely, Iowa. Debbie Phillips, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Scott Smith trains and drives. 2 starts with 1 second, 1 third. Last race West Liberty was 3rd. And horse number 6, Raging Fire, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Rob Anderson trains and drives. 2 starts with 2 thirds. Last race West Liberty was 3rd. That is your field of 5 due to the scratch, so we'll score 4 on the gate with 1 trailer. The 6-horse Raging Fire will come out of that back tier. And we do want to thank Sherry Bunker on the bugle for the call of race number 4. Thank you, Sherry. Horsemen, parade your horses for the 4th. Parade your horses for the 4th. Post parade for race number 4. 2-year-olds on the pace. Mixed division. Horse number 1, I Do Voodoo with Dwayne Rowland. Horse number 2, Hot Cheddar Flirt with Chad Spencer. 3 horses scratch for Matthew 21, Will Rowland. Number 5, Jiffy Joe with Scott Smith. And the 6, Raging Fire with Rob Anderson. Field of 5. We'll score 4 on the gate with 1 trailer. 2 girls and 3 boys in our mixed division. Overnight race going for $1,000. And starter Lisa Peters picking up a field of 5. We'll have 4 on the gate with 1 trailer. Raging Fire, the 6 horse, able to score anywhere out of that back tier. They are allowed to slide over. The 3 horse being scratched. We'll have 4 on the gate. As around the far turn, gate will swing into the head of the stretch. We get set to go with race number 4. Mixed division 2-year-old Pacers picking up the pace, and here we go off and Pacing. It's the 4 Matthew 21 to the outside, to the inside. I Do Voodoo. I Do Voodoo out on top. Now working to try to clear on the front. It's Matthew 21. Matthew 21 now clears on the front. The Sneaky Bee skip along Colt. Out on the front with Will Roll racing second, I Do Voodoo. Racing third, Hot Cheddar Flirt. Racing in that 4th position is Jippy Joe, and 5th is Raging Fire. All right there, it tightens up, headed to the quarter pole. Out on top, it is Matthew 21. 33 1/5, 33 and 1, nice leisurely tempo right there, 33 and 1/5. Out on the front, showing the way, Matthew 21. Racing second, I Do Voodoo. In third, Hot Cheddar Flirt. In 4th, Jippy Joe. And 5th, Raging Fire. No pulling, everybody tucked in, nose to tail. As they work off a turn 4, head down to complete the first half of the mile on the front end. It's Matthew 21. Matthew 21, your race leader, bringing them to the half. I Do Voodoo races second. A little further back, Hot Cheddar Flirt. And now it's go time. 107 to the half. It is going to be a sprint home now. Matthew 21. I Do Voodoo races second. In third is Hot Cheddar Flirt. In 4th is Jippy Joe and Raging Fire. Down the backside, headed to the 3/4 pole, I Do Voodoo. Tips out, thinks about moving up to try to race with Matthew 21. Matthew 21 takes him to the 3/4. 137, picked it up there. Out on the front end is Matthew 21. Off stride is Raging Fire. That settles now as they round the far turn. Out on top, showing the way, it is Matthew 21. I Do Voodoo. Matthew 21. Matthew 21 with Will Rolling. Gotta bring it home. It's Matthew 21. The Sneaky Bee skip along, picking up the win. Second, we'll go to I Do Voodoo. Third, Hot Cheddar Flirt. 4th, Raging Fire. And 5th, Jiffy Joe. 207, too fast. 207 and 2 for Matthew 21. Yeah, picking up the win, the number 4, Matthew 21. It is the sister connection there. Debbie Phillip and Jody Siamis owned Matthew 21. Trained by Brother Scott, driven by Will Rowland. 207 2 fists. New lifetime best for Matthew 21. Horse number 1, I Do Voodoo, was second. Horse number 2, Hot Cheddar Flirt, was third. Horse number 3, Pistol Packin' Ann, was scratch sick. The number 4, Matthew 21, your winner. Horse number 5, Jiffy Joe, fifth. And sixth horse was Raging Fire, was fourth. Top down, 2, 3, scratch, 1, 5, 4 on the bottom. Quarter and 33 and 1.5 and 107, 3/4 and 137. The mile 207, 2 fast. New lifetime best for Matthew 21. Up next, going to be race number 5. Race 5 coming up. This is going to be 2-year-olds on the trot. This will be a field of 6. One driver change. Number 5, pay close attention. Will Rowland going to drive the number 5. Pay close attention. Horse number 1, Revenue Generator, owned by lease 2, Ryan Sherman, Marengo, Iowa. Ryan Sherman trains and drives. 2 starts with 1/3. That third coming at West Liberty. Horse number 2, Reigning Hill, owned by Joe Kilberg, Preston, Iowa. M. East Ballston, SP, New York. Kevin Kilberg, Columbus Junction, Mark Minton, Perry, Iowa. Justin Gould trains, Mark Minton in the bike. 1 start, finishing second at Humboldt. Horse number 3, Amanda's Miracle, owned by Rick and C.D. Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains, Chad Svensson in the bike. 2 starts with 1 win. That win coming at West Liberty, 2:14 and 3/5. Horse number 4, SV Rough and Tough, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Jason Telfer trains and drives. 1 start with 1 second coming at Eldon. Horse number 5, Pay Close Attention, leased to Ryan Sherman, Marengo, Iowa. Ryan Sherman trains, Will Rowland doing the driving. 1 start was a second at West Liberty. And horse number 6, I'm a Jugger Nugget, owned by Stephanie Gould, Badger, Iowa. Justin James Gould, Humboldt, Iowa. Justin Gould trains, James Gould in the bike. 1 start with 1/3 coming at Humboldt. That is your field of 6. 2-year-olds on the trot, mixed division. And we do want to thank Kathy Cruz, Millersburg, Iowa, on the bugle for the call of race number 5. Thank you, Kathy. Horsemen, parade your horses for the 5th. Parade your horses for the 5th. Field of 6, 2-year-old trotters. Yep, post parade for race number 5. Going to make its way down in front of the grandstand. A field of 6, mixed division, 2-year-old trotters. Horse number 1, Revenue Generator with Ryan Sherman. Horse number 2, Raining Hill with Mark Menta. Horse number 3, Amanda's Miracle with Chad Svensson. The number 4, SB Rough and Tough with Jason Telfer. Horse number 5, Pay Close Attention with Will Rowland. And the 6, I'm a Jugger Nugget with James Gould. Field of 6. 2-year-old trotters. 3 girls, 3 boys. That gate swings into the head of the stretch. We get set to go with race number 5. 2-year-old trotters picking up the trot. And here we go off and trotting. Getting out on top is going to be the 2, Raining Hill. Out on top, Raining Hill racing. Second, Amanda's Miracle. In that 3rd spot, SB Rough and Tough. Racing in that 4th position. Pay close attention, breaking stride. Getting out on top, showing the way it is Raining Hill. Raining Hill, you know you do. The Indiana sired. Trotting filly. Gonna take him to the quarter with Mark Minton in command. 32, 3/5, 32 and 3. Raining Hill out on top, racing. Second, Amanda's Miracle, and 3rd is SB Rough and Tough. All 3 right there. And further on back, I'm a Jugger Nugget. Racing in 5th off stride now is Revenue Generator. As they round the far turn, make their way down to complete the first half of the mile on the front end. It's Revenue Generator. Correction there. Raining Hill. Raining Hill bringing them to the half with Mark Menton. 106, 2 fists, 106 and 2. Raining Hill, your race leader, Amanda's Miracle, and SV Rough and Tough. Your 3 horses right there. Further on back is I'm a Jugger-Nugget. Racing in that 5th position is Revenue Generator, and Pay Close Attention trails the field. Off a 2 down the backside, headed to the 3/4 pole. SV Rough and Tough now tips out up to battle for second with Amanda's Miracle. As they go to the 3/4 pole, Raining Hill. Raining Hill taking them to the 3/4. 139, 139. They picked up the tempo now. Raining Hill out on top. Off stride, Amanda's Miracle. Breaking stride, Amanda's Miracle. As SV Rough and Tough and Raining Hill. You've got a battle for the race lead as they round the far turn. SV Rough and Tough. SV Rough and Tough and Raining Hill. Raining Hill gonna stand on the accelerator. Opens up by 2. It is Raining Hill. SV Rough and Tough second. Third, Amanda's Miracle. Fourth, I'm a Jugger-Nugget. Fifth, Revenue Generator. And 6, Pay Close Attention. 210, 2 fists. 210, 2 fists for Raining Hill. That'll make 2 starts, 1 win, 1 second for Raining Hill. Out of a Swan for All mare, breeder Kristen Wagler, Indiana, the Indiana sired filly. Owned by Joe Kilberg, Preston, Iowa. M. Eats, New York. Kevin Kilberg, Columbus Junction, Mark Minton, Perry, Iowa. Trained by Justin Gould, driven by Mark Menta. 2 starts, 1 win, 1 second. 210, 2 fists for Raining Hill. And fish results for race number 5. Number 2, Raining Hill was your winner. Horse number 1, Revenue Generator, was 5th. Raining Hill, your winner. Horse number 3, Amanda's Miracle, was 3rd. SV Rough and Tough was 2nd. Horse number 5, Pay Close Attention, was 6th. And horse number 6, I'm a Jugger-Nugget, was 4th. Top down, 5, 1, 3, 2, 6 4 on the bottom. 32 and 3, 106 and 2, 139, 210, 2 best for Raiden Hill. First lifetime win in 2 outings, 1 first and 1 second. Up next, going to be race number 6, 2-year-olds on the pace, field of 6. 3 changes with drivers. Number 1, Pesos to Pennies will be Will Rowland. Number 3, Easy Image Photo will be Chad Svensson. And the 4, Rolling at Aces, Jason Telfer. So Will Rowland on the 1, Chad Svensson on the 3, Jason Telfer on the 4. Horse number 1, Pesos to Pennies, owned by Sierra Phillips, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Scott Smith trains, and Will Rowland doing the drive-in. 2 starts with 1/3. That third coming at West Liberty. Horse number 2, McWicky Wanda, owned by Ryan Sherman, Marengo, Iowa. Anthony Reyes, Iowa City, Iowa. Ryan Sherman trains and drives. 2 outings with 1/3. Last race to West Liberty was 5th. Horse number 3, Easy Image Photo, owned by Sierra Phillips, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Alyssa Ball, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Scott Smith trains. Chad Svensson doing the drive-in. 2 outings with 1 second. That second coming at West Liberty. Horse number 4, Rolling at Aces, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Jason Telfer trains and drives. 1 start was 3rd at Eldon. Horse number 5, Westward Ho, owned by Judy Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. One start was second at West Liberty. And horse number 6, Buster McGee, owned by Scott Smith, Ely, Iowa. Debbie Phillips, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Scott Smith trains and drives. 2 starts with 1 third. And last race at West Liberty was 4th. That is your field of 6 2-year-olds on the pace. And we do have another mixed division. We do have 4 girls and 2 boys in race 6. $1,000 purse. And we do want to thank Miley Telper on the bugle for the call of the 6th. Thank you, Miley. Horsemen, parade your horses for the 6th. Parade your horses for the 6th. Race 6 of 14 here. Yeah, post parade for race number 6. Going to be your 2-year-olds on the pace. Mixed division. $1,000 purse on the line. Horse number 1, Pesos to Pennies with Will Rowland. Horse number 2, McWicky Wanda with Ryan Sherman. Horse number 3, Easy MH Photo with Chad Spencer. The 4, Rolling at Aces, Jason Telfer. Horse number 5, Westward Ho with Dwayne Rowland. And the 6, Buster McGee with Scott Smith. Field of 6. 2-year-old Pacers. That starter Lisa Peters is called for a field of 6. We'll score 5 on the gate with 1 trailer. Buster McGee out of that back tier. Pesos to Pennies, McWicky Wanda, Easy MH Photo, Rolling at Aces, and Westward Ho all off the gate. Buster McGee out of that back tier. As around the far turn, gate swings into the head of the stretch. We get set to go with race number 6 of 14. picking up the pace, and here we go off, and Payson, it's the one, Pesos to Pennies. Pesos to Pennies getting out on top, showing the way, dropping in that 2 position. Easy MH Photo. Easy MH Photo racing second. And racing for third is McWicky Wanda. McWicky Wanda, and to the outside is Buster McGee. Buster McGee now up to battle stablemates. Off a 2, headed down the backside. Head out on the front, it's Pesos to Pennies. And it's Buster McGee let loose and ready to take the top. Headed to the quarter pole, it's Buster McGee. 33, 2 fifths, 33 and 2. Out on top, Buster McGee. Racing second, Pesos to Pennies. Racing in that third spot is Easy MH Photo. In fourth is McWicky Wanda. Now on the move to the outside, it's Westward Ho with Dwayne Rollett. Up from 6th, now 5th, now 4th. As they make their way down to complete the first half of the mile. Out on the front end, it's Buster McGee. Buster McGee bringing them to the half. At the half is Buster McGee. 107 flat, 107. Out on the front end, it is Buster McGee. Still to the outside, now up to take over second is Westward Ho. Westward Ho up to take over that second spot. Now got to go after your race leader. Easy MH Photo off stride. Down the backside, headed to the 3/4 pole. It's Westward Ho and Buster McGee to the 3/4. 139, 139. It is Westward Ho and Buster McGee. Battle for the top. Racing in that third spot is McWicky Wanda. And to the inside is Pesos to Pennies. As they round the far turn, down the stretch, Westward Ho and Buster McGee. It's Westward Ho clears on the front. It is Westward Ho picking up the win. Second, Buster McGee. Third, Pesos to Pennies. Fourth, Rolling at Aces. 209, 2 fifths, 209 and 2 for the mile. 209 and 2. Westward Ho, owned by Judy Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland, trained and driven. How to make 2 starts, 1 win, 1 second. 209, 2 fifths for the Western trademark. The Hot Pans mare. Breeder Judy Rowland. Quarter in 33 and 2. The half in 107. 3/4 in 139. The mile, 209, 2 fifths. Westward Ho, your winner, owned by Judy Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland, trained and driven. 2 starts, 1 win, 1 second. 209, 2 fifths. Horse number 1, Pesos to Pennies, was 3rd. Horse number 2, McWicky Wanda, was 5th. Horse number 3, Easy MH Photo, was 6th. Horse number 4, Rolling at Aces, was 4th. Horse number 5, Westward Ho, your winner. And the 6, Buster McGee, was 2nd. Top down, 3, 5, 6, 4, 1, 2 on the bottom. 33 and 2, 107, 139, 209, 2 vests for Westward Ho. First lifetime win. Up next, race number 7, field of 6, 1 driver change. Number 5, SB Tough as Nails, Rob Anderson. Horse number 1, Breeze of Merit, owned by Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Keith Wilson, Marengo. Brendan Leventinsky, West Branch, Iowa. Rick Huffman trained. Chad Svensson in the bike. First lifetime start with this Southwind Cobra filly. Horse number 2, Almar Ivan Pro, owned by Ames Racing, Elma, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trains and drives. First lifetime start for Almar Ivan Pro. Horse number 3, Fleischa Beauty, owned by Lorenzo Gooch, Missouri City, Texas, trained and driven by Lorenzo Gooch. One start coming at Humboldt was 4th. Horse number 4, HM Magical Money, owned by Tom and Kathy Shipley, Keokuk, Missouri, Royal Roland, Grinnell, Iowa. Tom Shipley trains, Royal Roland in the bike. First lifetime start for HM Magical Money. Horse number 5, SV Tough as Nails, owned by Rick C.D. Huffman Singer. Now Rick Huffman trains. Rob Anderson in the bike. First lifetime start for SV Tough as Nails. And the 6, Ice Step, owned by Ames Racing, Alma, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trains. James Gould in the bike. First lifetime start for Ice Step. And we do want to thank Daryl Ludwig on the bugle for the call of the 7th. Thank you, Daryl. Horsemen, parade your horses for the 7th. Parade your horses for the 7th. Field of 6 2-year-old trotters. And we have got a mixed division, 1 girl and 5 boys. Yeah, post parade for race number 7. Going to be making its way down in front of the grandstand. The only change we have is the 5, SV Tough as Nails. That'll be Rob Anderson. Only 1 horse, Flash of Beauty with Lorenzo Gooch making second start. Everybody else starting their racing career. Yeah, post parade for race 7. Makes its way down in front of the grandstand. Horse number 1, Breeze of Merit with Chad Svensson. Horse number 2, Almar Ivan Pro with Elvin Zimmerman. Horse number 3, Flash of Beauty with Lorenzo Gooch. Horse number 4, HM Magical Money with Royal Rollet. Number 5, SV Tough as Nails with Rob Anderson. And the 6, Ice Step with James Gould. Field of 6. 1 girl, 5 boys. $1,000 purse on the line. Gate swings into the head of the stretch. We get set to go with 2-year-old trotters. And here we go, off and trotting. It is Flash of Beauty flashing out early speed. Racing second, Breeze of Merit. In third is HM Magical Money. Racing fourth, Ice Step. In fifth, Almar Ivan Pro. And SV Tough as Nails. Out on top, showing the way off a 2 down the backside. For the first time, it's Flash of Beauty. The Southwind Cobra Colt out on top. Taking them down the backside, headed to the quarter pole with Lorenzo Gucci in command. Flash of Beauty at the quarter. 35 seconds, 35. Out on top, it is Flash of Beauty. Racing second is Breeze of Merit. Off stride, Almar Ivan Pro. And Ice Step. As they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile out on the front end, showing the way it is Flash of Beauty. Flash of Beauty out on top. Racing second, Breeze of Merit. Pair of Southwind Cobras. 107 3/5, 107 3. Out on top, it is still Flash of Beauty. Racing second is Breeze of Merit. Breeze of Merit races second. In that third spot, off stride, Flash of Beauty. Down the backside, headed to the 3/4 pole, it is HM Magical Money now takes over the top, headed to the 3/4 pole. 140 3/5, 140 3. Out on top, it is HM Magical Money. HM Magical Money, the Tom Ridge out on the point, showing the way. Racing second is Breeze of Merit. HM Magical Money off stride. And settle it. As they come to the wire, it is the Southwind Cobra filly. Breeze of Merit trying to get there. Photo for the win between Breeze of Merit and HM Magical Money. .212 4/5, 212 4 for the mile. We'll photo it out between the 4 and the 1. .213 correction on the final time. 213 1/5. 35 107 3, 140 3, 213 1. And it is the number 4 HM Magical Money with the win. The 4 HM Magical Money with the win. Golf cart coming to the winner's circle, owned by Tom and Kathy Shipley, Keokuk, Missouri. Royal Roland, Grinnell, Iowa. Tom Shipley trained, Royal Roland in the bike. First start, first win, 213 1/5. HM Magical Money, owned by Tom and Kathy Shipley, Keokuk, Missouri. Royal Rolling Grinnell, Iowa. The Tom Ridge out of the Cadabra mare. Trained by Buster Shipley, driven by Royal Roll at 213 1/5 for HM Magical Money. Official results for the 7th. Horse number 1, Breeze of Merit, was 2nd. Horse number 2, Almar Ivan Pro, was 5th. Horse number 3, Flash of Beauty, was 3rd. Horse number 4, HM Magical Money, your winner. Horse number 5, SB Tough as Nails, 6th. And horse number 6, Step Machine, Ice Step was 4. Top down, 2, 5, 3, 1, 6. 4 on the bottom. 35 to the quarter, 107 and 3 to the half, 140 and 3, 213 1/5 for HM Magical Money. Yeah, we'll take a look at race number 8 coming up. 2-year-olds on the pace. 2 changes. Number 1, Sports Bet, will be Curtis Carey. Curtis Carey in the bike on the 1. And the 5, Cosmopolitan, will be James Gould. Horse number 1, Sports Bet, owned by Gretchen Rowland, Florence, Iowa. Will Rowland trains. Curtis Carey in the bike. First lifetime start for this filly by Sports Column. Horse number 2, Sparkle and Chardonnay, owned by Nick Rowland. Grinnell, Iowa. Carol Polkowski, Oskaloosa, Iowa. Royal Roll-It trains and drives. First lifetime start for this Air Cash Hanover filly. Up in the number 3 horse, got a Carletto, owned by Gary Phillips, Eldon, Iowa. Chad Svensson, Tumble, Iowa. Chad Svensson trains and drives. First start for this Check 6 filly. Horse number 4, Pour Me Some Whiskey, owned by Joe Kilberg, Preston, Iowa. Kevin Kilberg, Columbus Junction. Mark Minton, Perry, Iowa. Justin Gould trained. Mark Minton in the bike. Summa Camelata filly, first lifetime start. Horse number 5, Cosmopolitan, owned by Joe Kilberg, Preston, Iowa. Kevin Kilberg, Columbus Junction. Mark Minton, Perry, Iowa. Justin Gould trains. James Gould in the bike. One start coming at Humboldt was 4th. And horse number 6, Mr. Wonderful, owned by Gretchen Rowland, Florence, Iowa. Will Rowland trains and drives. First start for this sports column. Colt, that is your field of 6. Yeah, we do want to thank Ryan Sherman on the bugle for the call of the 8th. Thank you, Ryan. Coming up and getting a souvenir found on the racetrack. Yeah, post rate for race number 8. 5 first-time starters. Horse number 1, Sports Bed with Curtis Carey. Horse number 2, Sparkle and Chardonnay with Royal Roll-It. Horse number 3, Gata Carlotta with Chad Svensson. Horse number 4, Pour Me Some Whiskey with Mark Minton. Horse number 5, Cosmopolitan, James Gould. And the 6, Mr. Wonderful with Will Roll-It. And starter Lisa Peters picking up a field of 6. 5 girls, 1 boy. Mr. Wonderful out of that back tier. Gate swings into the head of the stretch. 5 first-time starters. And here we go off. And Pace got a Carlotta getting out on top with Chad Svensson. Got a Carlotta, your race leader out on the point. Racing second, it's Sports Bet. To the outside, Sparkling Chardonnay. Sparkling Chardonnay to the outside. To the inside, it's Sports Bet. Got a Carlotta. Going to lead them off at 2, headed down the backside. The check 6 filly. Headed to the quarter. Down the backside. It's got a Carlotta. Taking them to the quarter. 36 seconds, 36. Got a Carlotta out on top. Sparkling Chardonnay races second. Sports Bet races third. Racing in that 4th position is Cosmopolitan. In 5th, Pour Me Some Whiskey. Now on the move from the back, Mr. Wonderful. Mr. Wonderful up to take over 5th. As they come to the half, got a Carlotta. Gonna bring him to the half with Chad Svensson. 108 3/5, 108 and 3. Out on the front, showing the way. Got a Carlotta. Your race leader out on the front. Racing second is Sparkling Chardonnay. In third, Sports Bet. And the battle for 4th is Cosmopolitan. To the outside, Mr. Wonderful. As they head to the 3/4 pole. Got a Carlotta. Taking them to the 3/4. 140 and 2/5, 140 and 2. Picking up the pace now. Out on the front. Got a Carlotta and Sparkling Chardonnay. Sparkling Chardonnay tips out to the outside. You've got a battle as they round the bar turn. Down the stretch. Got a Carlotta and Sparkling Chardonnay. And to the far outside, here comes Cosmopolitan. It is Sparkling Chardonnay second. Cosmopolitan got a Carlotta third. Pour Me Some Whiskey 4th. Sports Bet and Mr. Wonderful. 210 flat. 210 for the mile. Into the quarter and 36, the half and 108 and 3, 3/4 and 140 and 2, the mile 210. Sparkling Chardonnay, owned by Nick Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa, Curl Polkowski, Oskaloosa, Iowa, Royal Rowland, trained and driven. Making the way to the winner's circle, going to be the number 2, Sparkling Chardonnay. This is a Air Cash Hanover out of a Tell All Mare. Breeder Lisa Peters. This is a half-sister to Vino. Yeah, official results for the 8th race. Horse number 2, Sparkling Chardonnay, owned by Nick Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Carol Polkowski, Oskaloosa, Iowa. Royal Rowland trained and driven. That is a Air Cash Hanover out of that familiar mare Pinto Grigio. A tell-all, Lisa Peters, the breeder. Half sister to Vino. Horse of the year last year here in Iowa. Number 1, Sports Bet, was 5th. Horse number 2, Sparkling Chardonnay, your winner. Horse number 3, Gata Carlotta, was 3rd. Horse number 4, Pour Me Some Whiskey, was 4th. Horse number 5, Cosmopolitan, was 2nd. And horse number 6, Mr. Wonderful, was 6th. Top down, 5, 1, 3, 4, 2, 6 on the bottom. Quarter and 36, the half and 108 and 3. 3/4 and 140 and 2. The mile 210. First start, first win for Sparkling Chardonnay. Up next going to be race number 9 coming up. We move into 3-year-olds. 3-year-olds on the trot, field of 5. Number 2, Step Machine, will be Elvin Zimmerman. Elvin Zimmerman on the 2. Horse number 1, Some More Beauty, owned by Evelyn Lyles, Batavia, Iowa. Gary Lyles trains, Robert Lyles on the bike. 1 start with 1/3 coming at Eldon. Horse number 2, Step Machine, owned by Ames Racing, Elma, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trains and drives. 4 outings with 1 second, 1/3. Last race running aces was 6, 201 and 4/5. Horse number 3, CD on the winner, owned by Rick and CD Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Kaviana Johnson, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains, Chad Svensson in the bike. 2 starts with 1 second. That second coming at Eldon. Horse number 4, Royal Comet, owned, trained, and driven by Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa. 1 start, 1 win, coming at Eldon. And horse number 5, Bro Oak, owned by Equine Spa, Marion, Iowa. Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction. C.D. Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Curtis Carey trains, Will Rowland in the bike. 2 starts, 2 wins. Been perfect in 2025. That is your field of 5. 3-year-olds on the trot. And we do want to thank Isabel Cunningham. Tumble, Iowa on the bugle for the call of the ninth. Thank you, Isabel. Horsemen, parade your horses for the ninth. Race 9 coming up. Yeah, post freight for race number 9. Horse number 1, Some More Beauty with Robert Lyles. Number 2, Step Machine with Elvin Zimmerman. Horse number 3, CD on the winner with Chad Svensson. Horse number 4, Royal Comet with Gary Lyles. And the 5, Bro Oak with Will Rowland. Field of 5, 3-year-old trotters. And starter Lisa Peters bringing a field of 5. Gate swings out of the head of the stretch. We get set to go with race number 9. Picking up the trot. And here we go, off and trotting. Off stride is Step Machine. Getting out on top, showing the way it is Some More Beauty and Bro Oak along with Royal Comet. It's Bro Oak out on the front. Bro Oak, your race leader. Royal Comet races second. Some More Beauty races third. CD on the winner in 4th. And 5th after the early break, Step Machine. Down the backside, headed to the quarter pole for the first time. Out on top, it's Bro Oak with Will Rowland. Bro Oak going to take him to the quarter. It's Bro Oak. 32 seconds, 32. Out on top, it's Bro Oak racing second. Is Royal Comet in third. Some more Biddy in fourth. City on the winner. All four right there. 5.5 cover your top four. And further on back is Step Machine. After the early break, trying to catch the field. As they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile out on the front end, showing the way. It is Bro Oak. Bro Oak bringing them to the half. It's Bro Oak. 104 equal fractions. Out on the front, showing the way, it is Bro Oak racing second. Royal Comet. Some more Beauty races third. In fourth, CD on the winner. And fifth, Step Machine. All right there. 8 lengths cover the whole field. Down the backside, headed to the 3/4 pole. It's Bro Oak, Royal Comet. As they go to the 3/4 pole, out on top, it's Bro Oak. 136. It's Bro Oak and Royal Comet. Royal Comet are hanging right there, getting that 2-pocket trip. Some more Beauty in third. As they round the far turn, it's Bro Oak out on the front. Royal Comet and some more Beauty. And they tip out as they come down the wire. It is Bro Oak picking up the win. Royal Comet second. Some more Beauty third. Step Machine fourth. And CD on the winner in fifth. 2:05, 1/5. 2:05 and 1 for the mile. And the Vibe, Bro Oak picking up the win. Owned by the Equine Spa, LLC, Marion, Iowa. Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction, CD Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Curtis Carey trains Will Rowland in the bike. That'll make 3 starts, 3 wins, staying perfect in 2025 for Bro Oak. The Dijon Bro out of the Donerail Mare, Fair Meadow Farms, Illinois. The Illinois Stallion, Dijon Bro, siring Bro Oak. Yeah, official results for race number 9. Number 5, Bro Oak, your winner. 2:05, 1/5 for the mile. Horse number 1, Some More Beauty, was third. Horse number 2, Step Machine, was fourth. Horse number 3, CD on the winner, was fifth. Horse number 4, Royal Comet, was second. And horse number 5, Bro Oak, your winner, top down. 3, 4, 5, 2, 1 on the bottom. Quarter and 32, half and 104. 3/4 and 136. The mile, 2:05, 1/5 for Bro Oak. Third straight win and 3 starts, 2025, 13th win out of 16. And up next going to be race number 10. 3-year-olds on the pace. Filly, mixed division. We do have 4 girls, 2 boys. Horse number 1, KT Partey, owned by Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. First start 2025 for KT Partey. Horse number 2, Hobby Gone Crazy, owned by Joel McDonald, Humboldt, Iowa. Set the pace racing, Cashago City, Minnesota. Joel McDonald trains. James Gould in the bike. 3 starts, 1 win, 1 second, 1 third. Last race, Eldon picked up a win. Horse number 3, Juliet Does, owned by Scott Smith, Ely, Iowa. Debbie Phillip and Sierra Phillip, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Scott Smith trains and drives. 2 starts with 1 win and 1 third. Last race, West Liberty picked up a win and a new lifetime mark. Horse number 4, Easy Arm Photo, owned by Rick and C.D. Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains. Chad Svensson in the bike. First start 2025 for Easy Arm Photo. Horse number 5, 10K or Best Offer, owned by Shirley Ann Smith, Ely, Iowa. Debbie Phillips, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Scott Smith trains. Mark Minton in the bike. 2 starts with 1 third. That third coming at West Liberty. And horse number 6, Vodka and Squirt, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Curtis Carey trains. Will roll it in the bike. 1 start coming at Eldon was 5th. That is your field of 6. 3-year-old mixed division on the pace. And we do want to thank Gloria Stroman on the bugle for the call of the 10th. Thank you, Gloria. She takes care of all the grilling and preparation down at the concession stand. Stop down, grab some good food. As post parade for the 10th going to be coming up. Horse number 1, KT Partey with Dwayne Rowland. Horse number 2, Hobby Gone Crazy with James Gould. Horse number 3, Juliet Does with Scott Smith. Horse number 4, Easy Arm Photo with Chad Spencer. Horse number 5, 10K or Best Offer with Mark Minton. And the 6, Vodka and Squirt with Will Rowland. Yeah, it started Lisa Peters picking up a field of 6. We'll score 5 on the gate with 1 trailer. Mixed division. 3-year-old Pacers, $1,000 purse on the line. KT Partey, Hobby Gone Crazy, Juliet Does, Easy Arm Photo, and 10K or Best Offer all off the gate. Vodka and Squirt out of that back tier. Gate swings into the head of the stretch. We get set to go with race number 10, picking up the pace. And here we go off and pacing. It's the 2 Hobby Gone Crazy. To the far outside, Juliet Does. Battle for the top down into turns 1 and 2. It's Juliet Does to the far outside. Down to the inside, it is Hobby Gone Crazy. Juliet Does now going to clear on the front. It's Hobby Gone Crazy races 2nd and 3rd. KT Partey racing in that 4th position as Vodka and Squirt racing 5th. Is 10K or Best Offer and 6th Easy Arm Photo as they make their way down to the quarter pole for the first time. 32 1 5th, 32 and 1. It's Scott Smith in command with Juliet Does. Juliet Does out on the front. The Rodeo Romeo filly out on the front end, showing the way, racing 2nd. Is Hobby Gone Crazy. Hobby Gone Crazy with James Gould sitting in that 2 pocket. As they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile, it is Juliet Does. Juliet Does, now Hobby Gone Crazy. Hobby Gone Crazy tips out up to take the top. 103, 3/5, 103 and 3. Out on top, Hobby Gone Crazy. Juliet Does races 2nd. KT Partey races 3rd. And now up to battle for 4th. It's 10K or Best Offer, moves up to take over that 4th position. Vodka and Squirt races 5th. And 6th is Easy Arm Photo. Down the backside, headed to the 3/4 pole, it's Hobby Gone Crazy. Taking it to the 3/4. 133 and 2/5, 133 and 2. It's Hobby Gone Crazy racing 2nd is Juliet Does. KT Partey in 3rd for a 10K or Best Offer. 5th Vodka and Squirt, and 6th is Easy Arm Photo. As they turn for home out on the front end, it's all Hobby Gone Crazy. Battle for 2nd as they come to the wire. KT Partey up to take over 2nd, but picking up the win, Hobby Gone Crazy. 2:01 4/5 for the mile, 2:01 and 4 for Hobby Gone Crazy. At number 2, Hobby Gone Crazy, owned by Joel McDonald, Humboldt, Iowa. Set the Pace Racing, LLC, Cashago City, Minnesota. Joel McDonald train, James Gould in the bike. 4 starts, 2 wins, 1 second, 1 third for the Heston Blue Chip filly out of a Sweet Lou mare. Let It Ride Stables, Incorporated, Florida, the breeder. Fish results for the 10th race. The number 2, Hobby Gone Crazy, your winner. 201 4 for the Heston Blue Chip filly out of that Sweet Lou mare, owned by Joel McDonald, Humboldt, Iowa. Set the Pace Racing LLC, Cashago City, Minnesota. Joel McDonald trains, James Gould with the drive and win. Horse number 1, KT Partey, was second. Horse number 2, Hobby Gone Crazy, your winner. Horse number 3, Juliet Does, was third. Horse number 4, Easy Arm Photo, 6th. Horse number 5, 10K or Best Offer, 4th. And horse number 6, Vodka and Squirt, was 5th. Top down, 2, 1, 3, 6, 4, 5 on the bottom. Quarter and 32 and 1, the half and 103 and 1, 3/4 and 133 and 2. The mile 201 4 for Hobby Gone Crazy. Yeah, we'll take a look at race number 11 coming up. 3-year-olds on the trot, field of 5. No changes. Horse number 1, Ellie Mae Do It, owned by Jason Telfer, Selma, Iowa. Jason Telfer trains and drives. First start 2025 for Ellie Mae Do It. Horse number 2, Mia Mora, owned by Dwayne Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. First start 2025 for Mia Mora. Horse number 3, Gold Rail Bro, owned by Ames Racing, Elma, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trains. James Gould in the bike. One start coming at Humboldt was 5th. Horse number 4, Little Buckwheat, owned by Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Kaviana Johnson, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains. Chad Svensson in the bike. 2 starts, 1 win, 1 third. Last race at West Liberty picked up a win, 208 and 3/5. First lifetime win. And horse number 5, Donnie Durango, leased to Ryan Sherman, Marengo, Iowa. Ryan Sherman trains and drives. 3 starts with 3 seconds. Last race West Liberty was 2nd. That is your field of 5. 3-year-olds on the trot. Yeah, we do want to thank Dinah Gooch, Missouri City, Texas, on the bugle. Dinah, blow your horn for the 11th. Horsemen, parade your horses for the 11th. Parade your horses for the 11th. Race number 11 coming up. Race 11 of 14. 3-year-olds on the trot. 2 girls and 3 boys. $1,000 purse on the line. And post parade for the 11th. Horse number 1, Ellie Mae Do It with Jason Telfer. Horse number 2, Mia Mora with Dwayne Rowland. Horse number 3, Gold Rail Bro with James Gould. Horse number 4, Little Buckwheat with Chad Svensson. And the 5, Donnie Durango with Ryan Sherman. Field of 5, 3-year-old trotters. That gate swings into the head of the stretch. Field of 5. 3-year-old trotters. Number 1, Ellie Mae Do It, breaking stride. And here we go, up and trotting. It is Little Buckwheat. Little Buckwheat getting out on top, showing the way. Racing second is Mia Mora. In that third spot, Gold Rail Bro. And fourth, Donnie Durango. Racing fifth after the early break is Ellie Mae Do It. Off at 2, headed down the backside for the first time. It's Little Buckwheat. Little Buckwheat wanting to make it 2 in a row. Picked up its first ever lifetime win over at West Liberty. 2:08 3/5. Taking them to the quarter. It's Chad Svensson with Little Buckwheat. 34 seconds, 34. Out on the front, showing the way, it's Little Buckwheat. Racing second, Mia Mora. In third, Gold Rail Bro. Racing fourth is Donnie Durango. As they round the VAR turn, make their way down and complete the first half of the mile out on the front end. Still showing the way, it's Little Buckwheat. Little Buckwheat, your race leader. Racing second is Mia Mora. Now tipping out, Gold Rail Bro up to battle for second. 107 3/5, 107 3. Out on the front end, showing the way, Little Buckwheat. Gold Rail Bro still tipped and parked to the outside. And going to try to follow cover. That flushes out. It's Donnie Durango. Donnie Durango up to battle for third. Down the backside, Gold Rail Bro and Little Buckwheat. Gold Rail Bro now taking the top. 138 3/5, 138 3. Gold Rail Bro out on the front, showing the way. It's Gold Rail Bro racing second, Little Buckwheat. In third, Mia Mora. In fourth, Donnie Durango. And fifth, Ellie Mae Do It. As they round the VAR turn down the stretch, it's all Gold Rail Bro. Gonna pick up the win with James Gould. Gold Rail Bro. Little Buckwheat second. Third, Mia Mora. Fourth, Donnie Durango. And fifth, Ellie Mae Do It. 2:07 2/5, 2:07 at 2 for the mile for Gold Rail Bro. Yeah, picking up the win be the number 3 Gold Rail Bro, owned by Ames Racing, Elma, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trained, and James Gould with a drive and win. That'll be first win of 2025, second start of 2025, fourth lifetime win in 11 outings for Gold Rail Bro. The Desjardins Bro out of the Donna Rail Mare, Fairmeadow Farms, Illinois. The Illinois sired Gold Rail Bro out of Desjardins Bro. Picking up the win. 2:07 at 2/5. Has a lifetime mark 2:05 at 4/5. Horse number 1, Ellie Mae Do It. was 5th. Horse number 2, Miyamura, was 3rd. Horse number 3, Gold Rail Bro, your winner. Horse number 4, Little Buckwheat, was 2nd. And horse number 5, Donnie Durango, was 4th. Top down, 5, 3, 1, 2, 4. 5, 3, 1, 2, 4. 34 to the quarter, 107 and 3 to the half, 138 and 3 to the 3/4, 207 and 2 fifths for Gold Rail Bro. Up next is going to be race number 12. Do have a scratch in the 12th. The number 3, Lucky Land, scratch sick. Looking for a field of 4 with 3-year-old pacers. This is a mixed division. We'll have 3 girls, 1 boy. Horse number 1, Less is More, owned by Dr. Sierra Phillips, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Scott Smith trains and drives. 2 starts with 1 win. Last race at West Liberty was 4th. Horse number 2, Evil Valentine, owned by Heidi Sainer, Selma, Iowa. Heidi Sainer trains and drives. 1 start coming at Eldon was 4th. Number 3, Lucky Land, is scratch sick. Number 4, Crunching It, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction. Curtis Carey trains. Will Rowland in the bike. 4 outings with 1 second and 3 thirds. Last race West Liberty was 3rd. And horse number 5, Danisher Donut, owned by Connie and Judith Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 1 start was 3rd at Eldon. That is your field of 4. Do the scratch for the 12. And a reminder, some future harness dates coming up. Next Friday and Saturday, Humboldt County Fairgrounds kick off our Iowa registered races. 12:30 post time. That is Friday and Saturday, July 4th and 5th from the Humboldt County Fairgrounds. Right back here for one of the oldest county fairs in the state of Iowa, July 11th, 12th, and 13th. That is a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 3 days of harness racing right here at the Keokuk County Fair. And watch here. Then we head down to the Davis County Fair in Bloomfield, Iowa, and that is on Wednesday, July the 16th, 6 p.m. post time for evening harness racing at the Davis County Fair. July 17th, we'll be at the Great Jones County Fair, 11 a.m. post time in Monticello, Iowa. And then the Clark County Fair in Keokuk, Missouri. That is July the 20th in Keokuk. The only trip in the state of Missouri, July 20th. And then on Saturday and Sunday, July 26th, 27th, the Southern Iowa Fair in Oskaloosa, Southern Iowa Fairgrounds in Oskaloosa. And we do want to thank Sally Ludwig on the bugle for the call over the 12th. Thank you, Sally. Cedar Falls, Iowa. Horsemen, parade your horses for the 12th. Race number 12 coming up. Yeah, I do want to give a happy birthday going out tomorrow to Dr. Sierra Phillips. Sierra, happy birthday. Tomorrow, she was doing a little equipment adjustment there. Working around over in turns 3 and 4. Going to watch your horse race here. Happy birthday, Dr. Sierra Phillips. 20-something. We'll leave it at that. Post parade for the 12th. Horse number 1, Less is More with Scott Smith. Horse number 2, Evil Valentine with Heidi Center. Horse number 3 is Scratch. Horse number 4, Crunching It with Will Rowland. And the 5, Danish or Donut with Dwayne Rowland. That's your field of 4 for the 12th. That starter Lisa Peters picking up a field of 4 for the 12th. All 4 racing off the starting gate. As around the far turn, gate swings into the head of the stretch. We get ready to go with the 12th of 14. And picking up the pace. And here we go off at Pace and Danish or Donut. Quick out of the gate and going to take the top down into turns 1 and 2. Danish or Donut. Racing second is Less is More. In that third spot is Crunching It. And fourth, Evil Valentine. Off a 2 down the backside for the first time. It's Danish or Donut. Danish or Donut out on top with Dwayne Rowland going to take him to the quarter pole. In second, Less is More. In third, Crunching It. 31 seconds, 31. It's Danish or Donut out on the front, showing the way. Less is More races second. In third, Crunching It. And fourth, Evil Valentine, all nose to tail right there. 5 lengths cover the field. As they round the far turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile on the front end. It's Danish or Donut. Is it a Danish or is it a Donut? It's Danish or Donut on the front end. Now Crunching It tips out. You've got a battle for second. As they come to the half, it's Danish or Donut. 103, 3/5, 103 and 3. Out on top, showing the way, it's Danish or Donut. Crunching It in second. Less is More in third. Racing fourth, Evil Valentine. As they round the far turn, down the backside, headed to the 3/4 pole. It is a battle for the top. Crunching It. Crunching It along with Danish or Donut. Less is More. Gonna go 3 over to the 3/4. 134, 134. Out on top, showing the way, it's Danish or Donut. Crunching It. And Less is More. Evil Valentine. As they round the far turn, head down the home stretch. You've got a horse race as they turn for home. It is Danish or Donut. Crunching It. Danish or Donut. Crunching It. Danish or Donut. Crunching It. It is Photo for the win. .204 1/5. 204 and 1 for the mile. And by a hit, the number 4, Crunching It. By Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa, Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction. Third lifetime win for the Captain Crunch filly out of Western Ideal Merit. Yeah, official results for the 12th race. Number 4, Crunching It, picking up the win, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction. Curtis Carey trained. Will Rowland with the drive and win. That'll make 5 starts, 1 win, 1 second, and 3/3 for Crunching It. And third, Lifetime. Horse number 1, Less is More, was third. Horse number 2, Evil Valentine, fourth. Horse number 3, Lucky Lynn, was scratched sixth. Number 4, Crunching It, your winner. And the 5, Danish Donut, was second. Top down, 3, 4, scratch, 1, 2 on the bottom. Quarter and 31, a half and 103 and 3, 3/4 and 134. The mile, 204, 1/5 for Crunching It. Yeah, but do I thank Beretta Whittington, Tumble, Iowa on the bugle for the call of the 13th. Thank you, Beretta. Horsemen, parade your horses for the 13th. Horse number 1, Erica Jane, owned by Dwayne and Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. First start 2025 for Erica Jane. Horse number 2, Liberty Villain, owned by Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa. Gary Lyles trains and drives. 3 starts, 2 wins, and 1/3. Last raced at West Liberty, coming off a win, new lifetime mark, 208 and 3/5. Horse number 3, Joe Henry, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Rob Anderson trains and drives. 2 starts with 1 win and 1 second. Last race, West Liberty was second. Horse number 4, Buy Me a Berkere, owned by Dale Hine, Elkader, Iowa. Royal Roland, Grinnell, Iowa. Royal Roland trains and drives. 1 start coming at West Liberty was 5th. And horse number 5, 50T, owned by Alan Jones, Florence, Iowa, trained by Alan Jones, driven by Chad Svensson. 2 starts with 1 second and 1/3. Last race at West Liberty was 3rd. That is your field of 5 3-year-olds on the trot. Mixed division, 1 girl and 4 boys. Yeah, post parade for the 13th. 3-year-olds on the trot. Race 13 of 14. Coming up. Post parade, the number 1, Erica Jane with Dwayne Rowland. Horse number 2, Liberty Villain with Gary Lyles. Horse number 3, Joe Henry, Rob Anderson. Horse number 4, Buy Me a Mercury with Royal Rowland. And the 550T with Chad Spencer. Field of 5, 3-year-olds on the trot. And starter Lisa Peters bringing around a field of 5 3-year-old trotters. 1 girl, 4 boys, all off the gate. Erica Jane, Liberty Villain, Joe Henry, Buy Me a Mercury, and 50T. Gate swings into the head of the stretch. We get set to go with 3-year-old trotters. And here we go. Off stride is the 550T. Getting out on top, showing the way. It is Liberty Villain. And to the outside, Joe Henry. Joe Henry and Liberty Villain. Racing third is Erica Jane. Buy Me a Mercury. Races fourth. Now up to battle for third. Off of 2 down the backside. As they head to the quarter pole. Out on top, it's Joe Henry. Buy Me a Mercury. Now up to take over second and going after your race leader and going to clear at the quarter. 32, 2 fifths, 32 and 2. Out on top, Buy Me a Mercury. Buy Me a Mercury out on top, going like a house of fire. Racing second, Joe Henry. In third, Liberty Villain. In fourth, Erica Jane. And fifth, 50T. As they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile out on the front end, showing the way. It is Buy Me a Mercury, bringing them to the half. 101 and 3 fifths, 101 and 3. Out on the front, it is Buy Me a Mercury. The Tamarind Gilding out on the point. Joe Henry races second. In third, Erica Jane. Down the backside, headed to the 3-quarter pole. Out on top, it is still Buy Me a Mercury. Taking them to the 3 quarters. Buy Me a Mercury to the 3 quarters. 133 and 3 fifths, 133 and 3. Joe Henry to the outside, to the inside, Buy Me a Mercury. Erica Jane, Liberty Villain, and 50T. As they round the far turn, you've got a horse race as they turn for home. Joe Henry to the outside, Buy Me a Mercury to the inside. And coming up through the middle, here comes Erica Jane. Erica Jane trying to close. Erica Jane got racing round to the inside. .205 1/5, 205 and 1 for the mile. Be the 4, Buy Me a Mercury, 205 1/5 for the mile. Tamarind out of the Tom Ridge mare. Set the Pace Racing LLC, Chicago City, Minnesota. The breeder, owned by Dale High in Elkader, Iowa. Royal Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Trained and driven by Royal Rowland. Second start, 6th win in 10 outings. Buy Me a Mercury. Quarter in 32 and 2. The half in 101 and 3. 3 quarters in 133 and 3. 205 1/5 for Buy Me a Mercury. Well, Will rolling with a drive-in triple and Royal rolling with a drive-in triple today. Father-son duo. 3 wins on the program. And official results for the 13th. Horse number 4, Buy Me a Mercury, owned by Dale Hine, Elkader, Iowa. Royal rolling, Grinnell, Iowa. Royal rolling, trained and driven. 205, 1/5, new lifetime best for Buy Me a Mercury. Horse number 1, Erica Jane, was 2nd. Horse number 2, Liberty Villain, was 5th. Horse number 3, Joe Henry, was 3rd. Horse number 4, Buy Me a Mercury, your winner, and the 550T was 4th. Top down, 2, 5, 3, 1, 4 on the bottom. Quarter and 32 and 2. The half and 101 and 3. 3 quarters and 133 and 3. 205, 1/5, new lifetime mark for Buy Me a Mercury. Up next going to be our 14th final race of the afternoon. That'll put 30 races for the weekend in our program here in Iowa Harness Racing. And if you can't make it out, make sure you do tune in on Friday and Saturday at the Humboldt County Fairgrounds. That'll be our Iowa registered races. We finished up our Iowa Sired here yesterday. Overnights in Aged Iowa here. Our final race of the afternoon from the Keokuk County Fairgrounds here in Watch here. Field of 5, no changes. Horse number 1, Century Luella, owned by Rick Kupman, Sigourney, Iowa. Nancy Robertson, Runnels, Iowa. Rick Kupman trains Chad Svensson in the bike. 4 outings with 2 wins and 1/3. Won his last 2 starts. Has a lifetime mark 159 and 4/5 at Eldon. Horse number 2, Waspy again, owned by Dr. Alyssa Ball, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Dr. Sierra Phillips, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Scott Smith trains and drives. 2 starts with 1/3. Last race at West Liberty was 5th. Horse number 3, Fantastic Place, owned, trained, and driven by Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa. One start was 6th at West Liberty. Horse number 4, Fear the Ninja, owned by Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives, 4 outings with 1 win, 1 second. Last race at West Liberty was 5th. And horse number 5, Fox Locked, owned by Ames Racing, Elma, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trains, Brian Larson doing the driving. And here we do want to thank Earl McKay, Sonny the Bright One. Final bugle call of the afternoon right here at the Keokuk County Fairgrounds, putting a cap on our 30-race program. 16 yesterday, 14 today, 14th race coming up. And we do invite you out next Friday and Saturday for the 4th of July celebration up at the Humboldt County Fairgrounds. 12:30 post time for 2-year-old Iowa registered races. And also they will have the parade going through town later in the afternoon, I think 6 o'clock. And then fireworks at the fairgrounds. A unbelievable display for a small town, Humboldt. Fireworks display right at the fairgrounds. That is July 4th and 5th. That is Friday and Saturday. Harness racing, Humboldt County Fairgrounds. As we get set to go with the 14th here. Century Luella, Waspy again. Fantastic Place, Fear the Ninja, and Fox Locked. Once again, we do want to thank Johnny and Chrissy Miller taking care of the video and production out of Bushnell, Illinois. They'll be with us next Friday and Saturday at Humboldt. Number 1, Century Luella with Chad Svensson. Horse number 2, Waspy again with Scott Smith. Horse number 3, Fantastic Place with Gary Lyles. Horse number 4, Fear the Ninja with Dwayne Rowland. And the 5, Fox Locked with Brian Larson. Field of 5, 3-year-olds. Yeah, Gate picking up a field of 5. Mixed division. We've got Century Luella, Waspy again, Fantastic Place. 3 girls, Fear the Ninja and Fox Lock the boys. Mixed division. Gate swings into the head of the stretch. We get set to go with 14th and final race. Off stride, the number 1, Century Luella. And it's Fear the Ninja. Fear the Ninja getting out on top. Fantastic Place races second. It is Fear the Ninja. Fear the Ninja looking to try to distance him early. Working off a 2, headed down the backside. Up to take over second is Waspy again. Waspy again up into second. Racing third is Century Luella. Now off stride once again. Headed to the quarter pole. It's Fear the Ninja. 29 seconds, quick opening fraction, 29. It's Fear the Ninja out on top. Racing second is Waspy again. Racing third. Fantastic place, and the race is on. Century Luella and Foxlock. As around the far turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile out on the front end. It's Fear the Ninja. Fear the Ninja, the Fear the Dragon Gilding. Bringing them to the half. It's Fear the Ninja. 59 seconds, 59. Might be the fastest one of the day. Out on the point, showing the way, it's Fear the Ninja. Waspy again races second and third. Century Luella. Battle for fourth. It is Foxlock and a fantastic place. Foxlock now up to take over fourth. Down the backside, headed to the three-quarter pole. It's Fear the Ninja. Fear the Ninja. Century Luella now up to battle. Waspy again. 130 and 3, fifths, 130 and 3. Can he bring it home? Out on the front, showing the way. It's Fear the Ninja. Century Luella in second and third. Waspy again racing fourth. Foxlock and fifth. Fantastic place. As they round the far turn, down the stretch they come. Out on top, it is Fear the Ninja. Here comes Century Luella. Picking up the win. Second, Fear the Ninja. Third, Foxlock. Fourth, Waspy again. And fifth, fantastic place. 203 flat for the mile. And the number one, Century Luella, owned by Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa, Nancy Robertson. Runnels, Iowa, Rick Huffman trained, Chad Svensson doing the drive-in. That'll make 5 starts, 3 wins, and 1 third. Last race at West Liberty was a win, and it's won its last 3 now, 203. Century Luella, the Sweet Lou out of Better's Delight mare. Number 2, Waspy Again was 4th. Horse number 3, Fantastic Place was 5th. Horse number 4, Fear the Ninja was 2nd. And horse number 5, Fox Lock was 3rd. Top down, 1, 4, 5, 2, 3 on the bottom. 29, 59, 130 and 3, 203 for Century Luella. And race fans, do want to thank you for tuning in our 30 race for the weekend and putting a cap on our 14 on our Aged Iowa and overnights. We will see you at the Humboldt County Fairgrounds coming up on Friday and Saturday at the Humboldt County Fairgrounds for the 4th of July and July the 5th. It'll be your Iowa registered races. Tune in for live coverage for each and every race here for Iowa Harness Racing on our YouTube stream. Have a good evening. We'll see you on Friday.